Hi again. So as I was saying last time, there was this woman called who called herself Judge of the Change, and she claimed to be a woman that I'd met in Barnstable who bought me a sandwich uh, when I was homeless. And this woman, she invaded my mind and my home, appeared to be there, like in my head, like these other people, like the wealthy one, and that, like appearing in my vision, kind of half there, half not, and she brought prisoners into my home that I was also seeing in the same way, and saying, "You're going to end up with them anyway, so I'm going to make you friends with them. So when you get to prison, you'll have contact." Stuff like this, and they followed me throughout my home at the time. And but when it gets really strange when this is whoever these people are. So if they're some rogue military unit or what, you know, private military contractors, government, some rogue group. Because I mean, I can't believe that they're all like this. Whoever it is, this woman, whoever was controlling this image of this woman that I had, tried to convince me for, I think that was about upwards of half an hour, that I should rape someone. And this went on for a period of about a week, I think. And they use the image of the wealthy man. Right now, I'm getting pain in my frontal lobes. They've been telling me all day that I've given them, well, not all day, since about 7 o'clock this evening, that I've given them permission to do so, and that they're going to kill me anyway, slowly. That, and in their words, I'm going to peter out, and oh gosh, I don't know. Anyway, they tried to get me to commit incest with my family. They tried to convince me of it. Um, they tried to get me to attack people. People walking past me, and they were like, "Go on, assault that person. Oh, pull that woman's underwear down. Rip her clothes off. Punch that man in the face. Glass him." So, I mean, whoever these people are, they are absolute scum. They are thugs. And also another interesting thing that these people have said to me today is, they don't protect the people. Um, they protect the realm. So apparently, that just means land and infrastructure. So I don't know, take that as you will. Um, so they tried to get me to do that. Right now, I'm feeling a bit weird. They really don't like me making this video about this stuff. I guess it says a lot of truth about them. Um, so they kept bothering me with this woman. They kept harassing me. Interestingly, they tried to get me to get rid of my phone, and they used the tall white aliens as a means to manipulate me, because I sort of related to the beings when I read the book series Millennial Hospitality, because I was abused. I had a traumatic childhood, and like I read in those books, that the beings called tall whites, that they say that we care about our children more than humans do. And so I think, well, they're really good people. That they're the sort of people that I wish I could have been around when I was younger. That sort of thing. Or I wish, yeah, I wish I could have been born as one of them. That sort of thing. Um. So anyway, this group, this unit or whatever, this group or whatever they are, they've claimed to be alphabet. Today they've claimed to be alphabet soup agencies. They've claimed to be Navy. They've claimed to be Army. They've claimed to be CIA. They've given me facsimiles of aliens. And this is how I know they're not helping me. I mean, yesterday I felt normal, all right, and they tried to convince me that everything had gone, all the bad stuff had gone, and they were learning how to help me. Today I felt more zoned out than I ever have. I don't feel right at all. But anyway, they use the tall whites as an a way to manipulate me because they'll know I'll listen to them. And interestingly, I heard a tall white woman say to me, he uses, like, complaining, saying he uses his phone to call for help. So I don't know. It's kind of strange. Why would they let me hear that? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've noticed a lot of changes since I've started documenting this stuff, and change is good because the way things were going, it wasn't going anywhere good. So, also all of this started when I made a post. So you can see the response to my post. I'll direct you to a poll post. Type in on 4plebs the exact phrase, "The targeting hasn't even begun," and then N, and then IGGE, and then you can complete the without the S. Also, apparently the post that drew them to me, what started this whole thing, was a TV post that I made, where it taught. Oh gosh, what was it? I'm feeling pain here right now, so they're really not happy about this, which is good. Type in the keywords Green Beret or Green Berets and Mars, and that should link you to it. And it talks about killing grey aliens. Basically, I was getting visits from extraterrestrials, and I was terrified that I was going to end up mutilated like the cattle and the human mutilations that I've seen, which we should be protected from, right? If the people with all the power to manipulate minds and expend energy on doing that sort of shit, and expend manpower on doing that sort of shit, using their resources wisely, they should be doing that to look after us, but they'd rather fuck around with disabled people, traumatized people, and mock them and brainwash them and damage them, these sickos, rather than protect their own people. So anyway, you can look those up, and hopefully, if there are any agencies who want to look into who these people are, I mean, you figured the targeting post. I mean, yeah, interestingly, it came from a flag that said it was Canadian, but I imagine those can be spoofed quite easily. But the data's there. You can find out who it is. Gosh. So on April 1st of this year, that Judge of the Change woman was harassing me non-stop. And, after months and months, and they've made me give away my family. So, I was threatening her. I was baring my teeth. I was angry, furious. And I got this sensation of absolute panic and unable to catch my breath. Still more pain there right now. All these little dweebs, whoever they are, like these fucking Sorry, I don't mean to swear, but these cowardly, whatever they are, that I'm just basing it on the, the one that I saw. You know, like I just imagine like just snotty nosed little. Anyway. Um. Sorry, someone walking past that distracted me. Then. What was I saying? Felt panic. Um. And then I couldn't catch my breath, and then probably March the 8th, I think. I want to say. Um. They tried to convince me it's because I'd insulted a British lord called Harold. And then they tried to convince me it was an ex-military woman who works with him called Jasmine. And she gave me a stroke. Apparently, allegedly, she gave me a stroke where I felt a sharp pinpoint of pain on top of my head, slightly to the left, with all this warmth spreading, and then my limbs felt harder to lift. I felt panic, couldn't catch my breath. So these scumbags uh, damaged me with a stroke, and after that, my memory was screwed up. My sense that they call it object permanence, but I felt constantly spaced out. But they're on a mission to destroy my object permanence. Um, and they keep saying I'm cerebral. So I figure that that means someone who's inside his head a lot, and that's something they want to destroy because they just want to completely destroy me. Also, that they say that their mission is something to do with the fact that I've been disparaging the armed forces. I mean, I don't know if that's them trying to aim this whole thing at the armed forces or what, but I just think that's relevant because that's something they've been saying tonight. Um. Uh. What else? Um. They made me say horrible things to my friends. Um. Because they convinced me, if I didn't, that everything was going to go to shit, and my life was on the line, and my safety was on the line. Um. As a result of all of this, I ended up becoming homeless again. And they gave me a stroke when I was staying when I found a friend's place to live at in Barnstable. They convinced me it was a man called James who did it. A friend of mine, or if he's part of this, a former friend. I mean, I say former because I mean I find it strange that actually this person who I mean I don't know him that much. Well, he seems to know a lot about military stuff, and he has military memorabilia. So maybe he is a psychic that was uh, employed by them or something, and maybe he did give me a stroke. Uh, um, but the way I see it, this is my opinion. Some vain, narcissistic. I'm just assuming that if this is some military unit that's doing shady stuff, I would say some vain and narcissistic, or some criminal, you know, upper echelon type has got wind of the posts I made, and has decided to make me his target. And who knows what sort of shit this person's into, because the stuff that they've tried to make me do I mean, just I figure, these people are under a ton of scrutiny, so they can't get away with doing it themselves. So I suppose that their way of carrying out their ultimate fantasy is to live vicariously through someone else, which is why they tried to make me do these things. Yeah, if there are any agencies watching this with the powers to do so, please, please, please prosecute these people. They are absolute scum. They're the lowest of the low. Another thing they've been trying to force me to do is they've been trying to force me to find work. Um, I don't think I cope very well with work. I don't cope very well in a situation where I'm sober and just having to talk to someone. Just to even to ask directions from someone. It's like I don't really want to, sort of thing, and I have to work up the courage. So you can imagine how I'd be like, I don't know, like serving someone at a cashier's checkout, you know. Um, Interestingly, when I've spoke about this to them, they've said it's cover, and I got it out of them tonight, I think, where they said it's cover to prove that I'm lethal, or to prove that I'm fake, and they keep saying they've cured me of it. They didn't cure me. They zapped me with something in 2019, right, which made my emotions more numb. Uh, they that was that thing that what was it, that damaged my coordination and stuff like that. It made me, I thought I was in shock at the time, but I think it's just made me a numb to everything. That they called it neural pruning. Also, another thing that they said today, they said they're with the Marines as well. That's another group they said that they're with. Gosh, what else? CIA. I think I mentioned that. I had a theory as well. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I had a theory that possibly the CIA, like, I don't know, it's a stupid theory. I think because I post on 4chan and that. But basically, what I want to warn people against overall is the fact that whoever these people are, they are prowling 4chan. They are preying on people from 4chan. They want to target vulnerable people, and I don't know if anyone can find it, but I recall there being posts on R9K from a group called Blue Triangle or something, talking about we need candidates to participate and stuff like that. And I think this potentially might have something to do with it, and it also might have something to do with a lot of the weird posts that people are seeing on there and all the strangeness that's happening on there. Because I think they're taking advantage of people that don't have a lot of social support, don't have family, um, don't have friends and that, and people they can isolate and just manipulate and use. Yeah, these people are just, whoever they are, these people that are doing this is scum, pure scum. And I hope this video helps anyone who's going through this sort of thing. Well, I guess that is all for now, and subscribe if you haven't already, and goodbye for now.